So we all met in school, really. Us three did.
Right, yeah. Me, Jack and Hope all went to school together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've known each other for ages. And Jacob's relatively new.
About a year ago, right?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
But he's part of the family now.
Yeah, Jacob used to play in a band called Springfall, Sheffield-based band that we're friends with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were in a band before, and we gigged with you a couple times.
Yeah.
And we just kind of poached Jacob.
You were about on the scene.
But yeah.
Yeah.
How we ended up with this.
I mean, like us three have played together for like 8 years in various bands, haven't we? And in school, like my first band, who were shocking.
Played with our first
played
band,
with their first band, who were great.
We were not great.
So we've kind of always been in a similar music scene.
Yeah. I mean, when you're from somewhere like Chesterfield, there's not a massive scene.
Yeah, you kind of forced, aren't you, really?
We kind of forced together.
When we first started Havelocke, we weren't actually planning on starting Havelocke, really.
No.
Me, Owen and Jack were in a different band with another guy, and we were just like a skate punk band.
It's kind
like
of evolved,
skatey pop
really,
punk.
didn't it?
Yeah, we didn't want to, like, it wasn't like it was a planned, oh yeah, we're definitely going to change, but me and Owen just started writing
We
stuff.
just started writing spooky dark stuff.
Yeah, it just didn't.
With less black clothes.
Yeah, it just didn't fit with what we were doing before, so we just
rebranded.
Yeah, I think it's just because the sound had matured and changed, that it just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Especially the old band name was quite a jokey name, and it just didn't make sense with the music getting more serious and darker to have kind of a jokey name anymore. Like when we were playing in skate punk, pop punk band, it kind of made sense.
We'd had the name Havelocke for ages, like not for this band, but like we stayed in the same house at uni.
Yeah, we lived together. It was my second year at uni, wasn't it?
Where we lived, there was like a Havelocke Street, and like for ages we were like, that would be such a cool band name if we had a band that suited it. So like we were like, maybe one day we'll start a band that's called Havelocke, and then we just turned into Havelocke. So that's kind of what happened.
I went through a bit in lockdown where I was really obsessed with My Chemical Romance, which is unsurprising. But I just really liked the dramatized side of it. So everything that was like kind of theatrical and a bit over the top, but also the idea that you could like split a song off into different parts based on which part of the story it is. So the first bit is like, I think it just sounds like a normal Havelocke song, and then it sort of just like cuts, and then that was my idea of, then it changes into like a different part of the story, and there's like a whole like tiny change, and then it just really suddenly goes into something that is like quite heavy and dramatic, but then again it just like turns into something that's clean and like very low level compared to everything else, and then comes back in with something heavy, and then returns to the thing from the start. I mean, I don't know why I wrote it like that, but I just kind of had this idea that it was just like a story that had like 4 different parts, but one that sort of returned to it at the
end. So yeah, obviously we've been recording our new EP at the ranch, and it's been amazing. Like, it's been such a different experience this time around, because we had like, with like the COVID-19 lockdown measures and stuff, we just haven't really, like, we had like 2-3 months where
we had a lot less time
practice.
spent in a room together, haven't we, on the lead
so
for CT.
Basically we had to learn really quickly how to make our own demos, and it's just something we've kind of
drums.
dabbled with but never fully made it. Jack had to learn to program drums, we had to learn how to make it sound okay, and then we were sending it to like a producer that's like really well respected, and we were just like, here's what we're doing, like tried to make something of this maybe.
But he was super nice
demos,
and super useful.
Yeah,
the demos
really
came
good,
out really well.
The demos are good, yeah.
And Neil's been great at
And-
giving us feedback
Yeah,
and
like,
really working with
he's-
the songs.
I mean,
Gave us
even
so much
before we
feedback and
met him,
everything.
and even before we came here, he was like, each track, this is what I recommend. So we knew he was like on it.
Yeah, he's
He
been
was
very
And then
honest.
there's just been more and more while we have been here. And
Yeah,
it's just
but
like,
even so, like when he's suggested things, he's sort of asked us what we thought, and then afterwards immediately been like, that is what I had thought that you would
Yeah.
want.
So
It's
it's
very
just
much on the same
already
wavelength.
It's
started
just
Yeah.
been very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
It's been
definitely
very easy
had,
to
like-
work with him.
He had the
Very
same
nice.
vibe for each track as we wanted. Like,
Yeah.
he knew what sound we were after.
And like it's weird, like it's been really chill, but at the same time we've worked really hard. Like
Yeah.
it's like we've not been like pissing about for a week, but like it's not like I've just
It's
felt like
not been
it's been chilling all
majorly
week.
stressful, has
No.
it, at
No.
all?
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
has been so easy.
I think this is
exactly the
definitely going to end
opposite.
up sounding exactly how we
I
want
think
it
it's the
to.
best music we've made.
I do believe it.